Hello, welcome to Run SDJ. We are just under a week removed from running the London Landmarks Half Marathon last week, which, as you can see if you've watched my video, if not, go and watch it, one of the best running experiences we had, although we were not in prime half marathon shape. So we have the Hackney Half Marathon coming up in about 6 weeks. So we are putting some training in to try and get a new half marathon PB when that race comes around. And to do that, we are using a free training app. Nothing better than free, right? So I'm going to tell you a bit about this app and some of its features and how it's a little bit different from training apps that we've used before. So this app is called Kiprun Pacer, and it is run by Decathlon. So Kiprun is a brand you may be becoming more aware of through their trainers, their Kiprun range. They do everything from budget to premium carbon plate trainers, but now they also have this app. I believe a lot of people use this app to train for the Paris Marathon because it is a French app, but we are using it to train for a half marathon. So it is free, as I've said. It allows you to train for both road races, trail races, and also maintaining general fitness. And if you are training for a race, their plans are for either 10k, half marathon, or full marathon. The plans can last from as little as 6 weeks to up to 26 weeks. And when you start your plan, you choose your goal time, and the plan is loosely structured around that goal time. You can then set the intensity of the plan, so you can choose to go in at 100% straight away, or you can choose to either ease into the plan, or there is also a mode called Let's Go Slow. Because Hackney is less than 6 weeks away, I had to fudge the date slightly. So I originally had it to be on a Wednesday because when I started the plan, the minimum date could be was a Wednesday. I've subsequently managed to put that back to the Monday, the day after the Hackney Half, to try and get things as aligned as possible. But if you're planning on using this app, I would highly recommend setting it up more than 6 weeks out before your race, so it all aligns properly. Because we are also doing a 6-week plan, which is the minimum, we have gone straight in at the 100% straight away, which if you're gradually training up, I don't think I would recommend. But because I've just done a half and I'm just trying to improve my time, I felt quite confident that going in at 100% straight away was going to be okay. If I didn't have my fitness level, I would probably have chosen the medium option or the Let's Go Slow option if I had more weeks in hand. The app lets you choose how many and on what days you want to train during the week. It advises you train for a minimum of 2 days a week. The plans are structured, or my plan for the Hackney Half is structured into 3 different areas. So I'm starting this week with an evaluation week, which I'll tell you a little bit more about in a minute. Then you have the bulk of your plan, which is specific pace, they call it. And then you have a sharpening, as they call it, or a tapering phase as you kind of get to the couple of weeks before the marathon, or half marathon in my case. So I think the app is actually really well laid out, as well as workouts. It gives diet and recovery tips around your run, and usefully, and I haven't seen this on apps before, but correct me if I'm wrong, it tells you based on the workout you're about to do what the kind of recommended nutrition and hydration would be for that workout. So, you know, how much water you should kind of take around the workout, maybe how many gels you should think about having. So that is something I haven't personally seen before in an app, and I think is actually a really useful feature to have. Another thing which is, I think, pretty great for a free app is that the workouts will sync with Garmin, Apple and Coros watches, so you can push the structure of the workout as we've done on plans before with things like Runna. You can push the workout so you can have it guided through on your watch, which is a really nice feature. Where I think it is a little bit limiting compared to other apps that we've used is that I think you have to push them kind of workout by workout, whereas something like Runna will automatically push your plan to your watch. So it's not too much of an inconvenience really. It just gives you a chance to have a look at the workout itself, and you just have to click a button, then click export, then make sure you just go into the app, be that Apple Health or be that Garmin Connect, make sure it then pushes to your watch. Yeah, it guides you through, which is great. I really value training in that way. I like my watch being my brain as I run, telling me what to do. So that is good. So in week 1, as we're in at the moment, we are in evaluation week. So what this app does that I haven't seen before is we are culminating this week with something called a mass test. So that is the maximal aerobic speed. So the app uses your maximal aerobic speed. It will estimate it if you don't do the test, or if you do the test, it will use that figure to structure some of the pacing of your plan. So how that works out on this plan is, I don't know if you've heard of the Cooper test. The Cooper test is where you run as far as you can for 12 minutes. Sounds quite horrible. What this plan does is it does I think it's called a Demi Cooper. So you run as fast as you can, so as long as you can, for 6 minutes, and then it will calculate your mass, MAS, on the basis of that. So this morning, we have a build up to our mass test. So today we are doing quite a long warm up, which we are doing pre and during the first bit of parkrun, and then we do a 3-minute test, running as fast as we can for 3 minutes, and then we have a 10-minute recovery. Later this week we do our full mass, so we do warm up and then we do a 6-minute mass test, and that will do the calculations for us. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be using to train for Hackney. So if you fancy dipping your toe into structured training, or if you already do structured training and you fancy trying this app out, which is completely free, I am not being promoted by this app. It's just, call it a public service announcement, and see how you find it. I'll probably do a mid-plan review, and then at the end I will tell you how it's all gone using the plan. And yeah, I just thought I'd let you know about that. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Morning, how you doing? Yeah, good, thank you. We will see you next time. See ya.